What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big John and G for two gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. So it's been a while, but I finally came through with doing chapter 2 here for everyone. I've been a little excited too. I haven't really touched this game. Actually, not that I haven't really touched this game. I haven't touched this game at all since the last playthrough. In fact, on my lunchtime today, I had to sit down and watch chapter 1 again just to make notes and remember everything that happened so I could have things set up all properly. So I think I got everything set up right. So I had started, as everyone starts this game, with a bottle of water, and I didn't use it, and my pocket knife. I had found a large wooden dowel and a cavalry saber, a psychic saber, and part of a satellite dish and a whirring metal sphere. Should be whirling. Yeah, whirring metal sphere, which is also added to my psychic stuff. So I ended chapter 1 only dying once, and it's funny too because just before I drew the card, going into the grave, I knew I was gonna die. I just knew it, and I did. Then again, I thought I was gonna die a couple other times, and I didn't. So, you say it enough times, it's eventually gonna come true. But so yes, right over here, I got some notes about what I did, the clues I found, and keeping track of my inventory items. One thing I did not do, and I had to go back and look a second time, was look at where my psychic scale was on my danger meter. So that all matches up. The end of the last game, I had just what's that, one short of making it into level 3. Because it's 5 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, no, it's 11. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 away. And I got knocked down a couple of times. But I'm pretty close. I'm at 9. However, this really stinks. Starting off, I'm looking at 5. So the way the danger meter works is this is the score you have to meet or beat with a 6-sided die roll. And it progresses. It started over here on 3, and it's gotten all the way up here. I got one more advance to 5, and then it's gonna be a 6. That's gonna be really hard. It's gonna be really hard to make. And the other problem is after break 6, I'm gonna lose 2 on my psychic, so it resets. I like the resetting part. Sorry. I said I like the resetting part. I just don't like the losing psychic power. I don't like that at all. All right, so these are the cards we went through. That was chapter 1 cards. They're all done. This is all chapter 1. That's all done too. You may be wondering why I've been holding this as a pointer. That's because I have not yet opened up chapter 2. This is going to be a complete surprise to me, just like everyone else out there, or, well, I guess realistically I should say, everyone out there that has not played through this, or played through the original book and remember certain key things. Although this is much bigger than the book. All right, so here we go. I'm going to be leaving this right here. And this stays here to hide the other cards, so you don't see anything beforehand and give yourself a peek. So the other thing I forgot to mention here. The other thing I got was I got this vision. Yeah, I got this vision, right? Look at that. It's like, I don't know if the door is warpy because it's a vision, or if the door is warpy because something's warping it. But I do know that something is happening on the other side. I mean, look at all that light pouring out. So this is a vision I had. So I'm going to do one other thing here. I'm at mid 5. I'm at mid 5, and I'm at 9. So you're supposed to take, I forgot what the game says, 2-3 minutes at the beginning of the game to look at this. I'm going to look at this again now because I haven't looked at it since the beginning of the game, and that was what, a couple of months ago? Was that 2 months ago already? I got to check. So this is the vision that you have at the beginning of the game. It's a dream vision you have, and it's connected to this house you're investigating. So we'll take another look at that. So I have the cavalry sword. That's in the water. The water is how I found my way into the house. And that does look like it's inside the house. Okay. I think that's enough. I mean, you at home can always pause it if you want to look for more secrets. Right? Okay. So now I don't need this. Get this back to Foo. And we can see about what's going on here. Let me pull up a chair quite noisily. As noisily as I can. Just for the ambiance. Let me get stuff out of my pockets. I hate sitting down with things in my pockets. Not a fan of that. That's why I just don't like I love having things. I just don't like having to have things on me. All right. This should be a good angle. I can keep a good look on the camera, so I can see if anyone wants to comment, or more likely if my cable provider Spectrum drops the ball again. It is supposed to be pouring tonight at some point here in New York. Okay, so this was at mid 5, and this was up here at 9. Oh, Foo, I need you again. Look at that. I forgot the clue cards. Look at the clue cards. Let these guys open up here. So I thought chapter 1 was really fun. It definitely grabbed my attention, similar to the way the books did in the 80s. The Choose Your Own Adventure books and the Endless Quest books. Oh, so much fun. So here we go. We're going to be starting these here. I wasn't too much in the camera there, I guess. All right. So there really isn't much of the rules. So I'm going to have the rule book handy, just in case I forgot something. Like I said, it has been over a month, maybe more. Yeah, I think it's been a little more. So, but it's really simple. It's really just like the book. And keeping track of a couple of things. Like if I roll a 1 while I'm using an item, the item's broke. So I got to remember that. Hey, what's up? And so I just unpacked the cards. I hadn't even looked at the cards of chapter 2 yet. I only just unpacked them now. So this is going to be really exciting. Ended off the first chapter with 9 psychic power, and up in the 5 range already for that danger meter. Hating that very much. All right, but I am ready to start here. So I'll take the first card, chapter 2, the mansion. Hopefully I won't die in this chapter like I did the last one, getting buried alive. But let's see what this says. Chapter 2, the mansion. You made it. You're inside the Marsden house, the cursed edifice that has haunted your nightmares for weeks. Your trek through the mansion's grounds has left you far more questions than answers, to the point where you have to wonder if the smart move would be to turn around right now and forget you ever came to this infernal place. You're no quitter, though. You're an aspiring detective and a psychic investigator. You won't give up this case until you find out why a spooky, futuristic mansion you'd never seen before has somehow found its way into your dreams. And why you got a call from the house this morning. You're standing in a grand foyer. Its modern decor is elegant in the minimalism. Suddenly, a man in a delivery uniform bursts through a set of tall double doors screaming, "Help! Help! They're after me! The man cries. He rushes towards you, but suddenly drops to the ground as if he had been hit by an invisible hammer. You dash to his side and hear his breath coming in short gasps. That sound almost like sobs. He gives a terrible shriek and then lies still. The man has been frightened to death, you think. Continue on story card 31. Put this over here. All right, there. 31, and that is the next card. All right. Just then, he inhales sharply, jumps to his feet, and bolts past you out of the house. You breathe a deep sigh of relief. So, not quite to death. Something falls from his clothing as he makes his exit and hits the floor, tinkling. You kneel down to inspect the object and discover that it is a small dart, the kind that may have come from a blowgun. Whatever this man was afraid of, his fear seems to have been justified. Just how dangerous is this house? As your thoughts swirl, a loud buzzing noise erupts from somewhere beneath your feet, shaking the floor. The noise is so loud that it drowns out the gathering storm outside. Just as quickly as it came, the noise stops. It sure sounds like something weird is happening beneath the manor. You're willing to bet that whatever is happening in this place, the answers await you down there. Ooh, yeah! Okay, first clue for chapter 2. Draw clue number 57 to discover your goal. You don't see any way to a lower level from the foyer. Rather, a sweeping stairway leads upstairs, while the double doors that the frightened man ran through head off to your right, and a smaller door, slightly ajar, leads in the opposite direction. Okay, before I look at my choices, let me go look at clue 57, because sometimes the clues have extra options on them. I don't feel that this one will, but obviously I want to check first. So 57, that's all. That's the very last one. Just like the chapter 1 clue deck, right? Wasn't it the last clue in that deck? I guess 27 was the goal. All right. Chapter 2 goal. Find access to the basement. All right, so this is going to stay right here to remind us what the goal is. Okay, now let's take a look at the choices here. Let's see what we're offered. If you take the stairs to the second floor, go to story card 39. If you go through the double doors, go to story card 51. If you walk through the smaller door, go to story card 42. I think I really want to know, this guy came running from those double doors, and I got a psychic saber. I got a psychic saber sitting right here. Greg Poole, hey-o. And I got this large wooden dowel that I can bash people with. And I got a pocket knife. I think I'm good. So I'm going to go through the double doors that this delivery man who was almost scared to death came bursting out of. So go to story card 51. Story card 51. I think it's going to be near the end here somewhere. Yeah, pretty close. Don't want to look at too much. I don't want to ruin anything. That's the whole point of this game. 51. There we go. Okay. So keep this nice and covered up. Ooh, I'm getting excited here. This is going to be fun. All right, we still got to focus on that? Yeah, we do. Okay. You enter a formal dining room decorated in a modern style. The walls are a deep, moody gray, and the table and chairs are lacquered, glossy black. A glass vase containing limp, long-dead flowers sit in the center of the table. Around the table sit 4 men. Their skin and uniforms are all shades of shimmering white and blue, and a wispy aura wafts off of them like smoke. They're dressed in Civil War They're dressed in Civil War-era Union soldier uniforms and talking as if telling stories around a campfire. One has his feet propped up on the table. They don't seem to be aware of your presence. You notice a wooden door that is rattling as if something behind it is trying to escape. Beams of blue light shoot out of the keyhole and a wooden slats of the door. There's also a narrow, swinging door at the end of the dining room that probably leads to the kitchen. Continued on back. Hold on. This is what I'm seeing right now. My vision. Oh, I have to go check that out. Okay, so as a free action, I get a free action. I get a free action. If you are at least, no, I'm not level, oh yeah, I am level 2. If you are at level 2 or higher on the psychic scale, and if you want to get closer and listen to their stories, draw clue 48. Yes, I would. I would very much like to psychic eavesdrop on them by drawing clue number 48. Oh, that was close. Look at that. Clue number 48, even 49. Come on, you gotta tell me this is. Come on, you gotta tell me this is fun. This can't be not fun for you. This is fun. You creep closer and overhear bits and pieces of conversation. One ghost mentions barely surviving a savage attack and locking the dangerous one in the secret passage between the kitchen and the master bedroom. Finish story card 51. Yes, I would like to. Got a cool picture too, huh? All right, so our choices. If you quietly open the rattling wooden door with the blue light, go to story card 37. Ooh, I really feel like I have to because I had that vision. Or if you sneak past the men, go into the kitchen. Go to story card 54. No, come on. You know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Come on. I had the vision. Right? I'm a psychic investigator. I got to go through with this. And it sounds fun anyway. So, story card number 37 to see what's behind that door. 37. Story card 37. Oh, wow. So close again. I don't look at anything that I don't have to. 37. Oh, 37. You open the rattling door to reveal an impossibly long passage, slightly lit with small beams of blue light. A chill runs through your vein as an apparition materializes in the distance. The ghost wears a tattered robe and his skin appears badly burned. One of his eyes is missing, while the other darts around nervously. He walks straight towards you, brandishing a sword in one hand. You can try to run, but your legs refuse to cooperate. You're frozen in place. The spirit continues to approach you. He advances calmly, slowly moving closer and closer until he's finally upon you. You feel intense pain, and then nothing. Whoa! Oh, man! Move back one space on the second scale and return to story card 51. Okay. All right. Good to know that. I'm putting these with the side up. 51, 51. Woo, okay, 2 chapters, 2 deaths. Return to 51. I guess that means I am going to the kitchen. Card number 54. Woo, 54. 55, 54. There we go. And I can't let it sit like that. It's going to drive me absolutely nuts. Okay. The kitchen looks a bit drab compared to what you've seen in the rest of the house. A large blue refrigerator stands lonely against one wall, a heavy chain wrapped around it, holding it closed. The opposite wall is dominated by tall cupboards. Black and white checkered tile covers the countertop and the floors, and a butcher's block in the counter is stained a deep crimson from heavy use. There's a small door that appears to lead to a wine cellar. That's what I gotta do. I gotta get downstairs, right? Right away to the basement. No, wine cellar is not really a basement. It's in the basement part of the house. It's not really a basement. I know. Okay, so I have some challenges coming up. So, optional challenge: search the cupboard. That'll get me clue number 34. If I lose, I will range the danger meter by 1. Optional challenge: to try to open the fridge. That'll get me clue number 49. If I lose, it will raise the danger meter by 1. After challenge, continue below. All right, so what do I have the best bonus for here? Because I can only use one item at a time. Oh, let me see if this makes anything a little better. I don't know. All right. I always worry about my lighting. Okay, so the pocket knife gives me a +1 for my combat checks. This isn't a combat check. Okay. The saber is also a combat check, +2. Oh, here we go. The wooden nozzle gives me a +2 on, that's for my second ones. How many of these do I want to try? These don't give me bonuses for anything. It just says keep them. Keep this item. Okay. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to have to go open in the fridge because that's the best chance I have. I have a +2. I'm already at a 5. So this way I need a 3 or better, a little bit better than 50-50 chance. All right. 3 +2 for the wooden dole. And that gives me the 5 I needed. So that will get me... Oh, sorry. I was supposed to put this in here for the challenge. Okay. So now, because I did that, and I have no fingernails, there we go. Optional challenge. Try to open the fridge. Yes, I did. So clue number 49 will be coming our way right now. Pretty close again. Oh, look at that. Oh, certainly. A sandwich. You find a delicious looking sandwich in the fridge. That won't focus. Is that better? Discard at any time to lower the danger meter by 4. Whoa, wow. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I get rid of this and the water, that will get me all the way down the bottom. Right? Because the water, discarded any time, that lowers by 3. If I use my water and my sandwich, that'll take it down by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm glad I had something to wash down this awesome looking, doesn't say what the sandwich is. I guess that's really up to me. So this awesome quadruple decker peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That was awesome. That was awesome. And this goes all the way back down here. That is going to be making my life so much easier now. I have a lot more confidence. I was a little worried going into chapter 2 with my danger meter, midway through the 5. So using that nice little sandwich I just found and the water, that was perfect. That's exactly what I needed. After challenge, continue below into the wine cellar by going to card 56. 56. Oh, so close again. All my drawers are 1 or 2 away. All right. Let's see what's going on here in the wine cellar. Let's see. That looks like it's pretty much in focus. The door to the wine cellar is covered with a leathery overlay that is embossed with grapevine patterns. Someone here must really like their wine. You push open the door to a black room in New York City. So, free action. If you'd like to get down on your hands, keep this up the ladder. Draw clue number. How's that? You climb the ladder into the dark. Out of focus again. Finally, the ladder ends. You open a door in front of you and jump out into a room. Go to story card number 36. You arrive in a large room up in the center. Four of the tables are lit by exquisite lamps above them. Billiard. You hear rain pattering against a skylight window. It's nearly started in earnest. Observation. If you two are higher on the second scale, which I am, number 52. Oh, another premonition. Nice. Oh, stuff is blowing up. I don't have anything solid enough behind it. So the optional challenge is to inspect the billiard table in the shadows. So that gives me story card number 52 coming right. Rapidly and crack skylight. Glass shatters all around you. The lift rolling rise. Metal pillar in the middle of a thunderstorm. This is a giant lightning rod. That once in chapter small door, story card 44. Story card number 44 coming right up. And there it is. I see it. Not seeing anything else. Just doing this. Do it. Do it. Entering a child's playroom, you find come on, yeah, focus. There we go. You find a giant overstuffed toy box resting against one wall, and in the middle of the room stands a dollhouse which appears to be a perfect replica of the Marsden house. As you approach the dollhouse, you notice that the walls of the playroom are covered with shelves full of porcelain dolls, their eyes peering down at you. It's difficult. Move the card. It's difficult to break their gaze. The eyes seem to draw you into the blackness of their dead stares. Not looking away, you feel yourself shrinking smaller and smaller. Soon the dolls seem to loom over you, even more frightening than before, though they never move from their perches. Eventually, you're the size of a doll yourself, and you stand on the playroom floor beside the replica of the Marsden house. From where you stand, you can see the front door of the dollhouse. That's not creepy at all, is it? I'm having such a hard time with the focus this time. Does this make a difference? It kind of does. Into the door of the dollhouse by going to story card 49. You know, this is definitely not the way I had imagined this chapter going. All right, story card number 49. There it is right there, jumping out at me. That can't be a good sign. Come play with us. No, thank you. The dollhouse entry has doorways leading into a dining room, a parlor, and a bedroom. Before you can think about where you should go next, something distracts you. There's a force at work here, a presence you can't ignore. Something or someone seems to be calling you, drawing you onward. You can tell this dollhouse is a hub of psychic energy, a nexus of weird power. You'll need to stay sharp. If you go to the dollhouse dining room, go to story card 35. If you go to the dollhouse parlor, go to story card 57. If you go to the dollhouse bedroom, go to story card 41. I'm going to go to the dining room. 35. Story card number 35 coming up.
I flipped it over because you usually don't see a picture on the front side of the card. Seated at the head of the dollhouse dining room table is a doll wearing a crown. It is a doll king with oddly compelling glass eyes. They sparkle with a kind of dark power. As you look into those eyes, you sense a strange tingle in your mentality. You don't know why, but you feel that he wants to fight you. On the plane of pure thought, you sense this could help strengthen your psychic abilities. Around the dining room table, 2 doors lead to other rooms inside the dollhouse. Overpower the doll king with your mind. Yeah, I think I want to do that. So I need a 3. Or oh wait, this gives me a bonus, a psychic bonus. No, it moved me forward in the psychic skill. It doesn't give me a psychic bonus. All right, so 3 or better. Yes, nice. So that is going to earn me clue number 56. Clue number 56. Fu Manchu is getting really excited. He's been watching this game. Clue number 56. That's clue number 57. Clue number 56. You project your thoughts at the little king, like light through a magnifying glass. You focus on the doll's mind, narrowing your thoughts into a tight beam. Finally, when you can hardly take it anymore, the doll blinks. You've won. Keep this card, move forward 2 spaces on the scale, and finish card number 35. Finish card number 35 and moving up to 1, 2. That puts me at level 3. Woo! All right. All right, now you just gotta be careful. You gotta be careful not to screw up and lower that. Now I gotta start getting a few more. All right, so I go to the parlor and go to the bedroom. I'm gonna go to the parlor. I know the bedroom sounds very intrusive. This isn't my place. So card number 57. A piano takes up one corner of the dollhouse parlor. A doll sits on the piano bench, wearing a crown and a rich red gown, hands poised above the keys. This is the doll queen, and even though her back is turned, you feel as if she's daring you to face her in some kind of bizarre piano contest of the mind. Perhaps accepting the queen's unusual challenge and defeating her will further increase your psychic skills. You notice a painting above the piano. It depicts a solarium and is so spellbindingly realistic you can't help but to reach out your hand and touch it. You're amazed when your hand disappears into the painting and you can touch the solarium on the other side. This painting is a magical portal, and it might be your only way out of this dollhouse. And there she is, minding her own business, like I'm walking through a little dollhouse. Optional challenge: battle the doll queen in a psychic piano duel. Range of danger meter by 3. I'll put it at 4. But I will get a new clue. So that is exactly what I'm doing. Come on, come on, come on. Please, please, please. 3 or more. Please. 3. All right. That's what I asked for. So number 30. There's 28, 29, and 30. See, but I can't leave it like that. That's just messy. 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. The queen's hands don't move, but you hear her incredible piano playing swirl through the parlor as fast as the wind. Now it's your turn. Reaching out to the piano with your brain, you weave notes into an intricate maniac waltz, even faster and more beautiful than the queen's. Your music dances throughout the room. The queen's crown falls to the floor. You've bested her. You win! Keep this card and move forward 2 spaces on the psychic scale. Yes! 12, 13. 3 more and I'll be in level 4. All right, so back over here. Let's see what else there is to do. I can go to the dollhouse dining room. I've been there. I can go to the dollhouse bedroom. I haven't been there yet. If you have clue number 50 and you want to enter the magical portal, clue number 50. I don't have clue number 50, but I want to enter the portal, but I don't got clue number 50. If you do not have clue number 50, you don't enter the portal, draw clue 55. That sounds like a bad setup. That's assuming that what clue number 50 is a boon to you and not a bane. So I get to have to start over again. Oh, man. I'm not sure. Do I want to take the chance? Yeah, to heck with it. I'll take number 55. Oh, it's the last one. That's not good. It can't be good. Dead. You take a deep breath and jump into the portal. A pins and needles sensation spread over your body as you travel the dimensional pathway. When you reach the other side, you're standing in the solarium you saw in the picture. You've returned to your normal size. Go to story card 48. Oh! All right. If I had that thing, it probably would have messed me up. Story card number 48. You've entered the solarium. You notice how the glass panes are in angular shapes that create a spiderweb pattern across the ceiling. There are clay pots with exotic plants on every flat surface. Welcome, you hear a female voice say. We are so glad you found your way here. An elderly woman in a long black dress and white apron glides into view from behind a wall. She appears to be a housekeeper. She raises one finger and curls it towards you, beckoning. We've been expecting you. Come this way, she says. Something in her voice makes you freeze. This might be trouble. You notice something shiny tucked behind a tropical shrub. But you'll probably have to deal with the housekeeper before you can investigate it. You glimpse an art gallery behind the solarium. Oh, that's the one from the dream in the web. Oh, no, I don't trust her. Okay, attempt to excuse yourself. If you are level 2 or higher in the psychic scale, add +1 to your psychic roll in addition to the challenge booster. Yeah, I want to excuse myself. I don't like her. I don't trust her. That psychic image, she seemed looming over everything. Optional challenge. So I get a +1 because I am level 3. So I get a +1, 3. So anything but a 1. Please don't be a 1. All right. So I passed that test, so I'm going to draw clue number 39. Number 39. Because what, she's like the savior of this whole story. She's the presence of the house or something. You calmly explain to the woman that you'd rather not go with her, and she returns to tending the plants. You grab the shiny object before leaving and find that it's warm to the touch. Your psychic senses tell you this is an important item. You slip away to the art gallery. Keep this item moved forward 3 spaces on the psychic scale. Go to story card number 32. Number 32, and I'm going to get to move 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. That puts me at level 4, baby. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so card number 32. 32. Oh, that's right here. All right. Here we go. Go, go, go. Here we go. Stepping into the marble-floored art gallery, you are amazed by more than 100 gold-frame paintings, plus countless abstract modern sculptures on pedestals. Wow! The entire collection must be worth gazillions. Too bad you got no time to admire any of it. You're eager to keep moving. French doors lead to the study, and a doorway leads outside. You can see a pathway leading to an attached structure that appears to be a mother-in-law apartment. Oh, was that not the maid? Oh, a premonition. The overnight drive. Ooh! Okay, some sort of... If you walk through the first, staring at you and I, stop your tracks. There are a dozen shady-looking people, all stuffing briefcases with bundles of cold, hard cash. Literally, they're taking money out of ice-filled coolers. You take another step, and all but one of the guys takes off, suddenly spooked. The last one turns and glares at you. Since he's still holding his briefcase tightly with both hands, you're pretty sure you can take him. You see a hallway on the other side of the room that might serve as a quick exit. Aha! The cash-filled briefcase. All right, so this is going to be a fight. I don't want to use the saber. I have the dole in my hand. That's not for fighting. That's for strength. I'm going to use the pocket knife. I'm going to use the knife because I don't want to break the saber. I'm at a 3. So 2, so a 1. That's what I'm going to lose. That's too tilted. 5. All right. Win draw clue number 38. Clue number 38. Clue number 38 with 2 GP. Rio. Here we go. My briefcase full of money. That's what I like to see. You are currently holding a briefcase that contains more money than Sergeant Morrison and Detective Murphy earn in 2 years. Your psychic senses tell you this is an important item. No, duh. Really? Keep this item forward 1 space on the psychic scale and finish story card 30. All right. Head down the hallway behind clue number 45. Clue number 45. 3, 44, 45. 45 is the crow flies. That makes absolutely no sense. All right, my friends, here we go. It's getting late and I'm getting silly. It's not really that late. I'm just tired. I'm old, my friends. I'm going to be 50 in a couple of weeks. I am old and I get tired fast. All right, so this says you race down the hallway past photographs and paintings of an old prison. You reach the end of the hall and find a metal door. Go to story card 60. That's right near the end here, isn't it? Oh, that is the end! Ha ha! Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. A chance to go back and maybe... Chapter 2, goal achieved. You shove the metal door open. When you close it behind, you hear clang! It sounds like the door to the jail cell slamming shut. You turn to check out where you are. You get in, press the close door button as fast as you can, and finally get a moment to catch your breath. You can't believe what you've been through so far. But this elevator should be your ticket to the basement, and that should be you one step closer to uncovering the mystery of the sounds you heard when you first entered the Marsden house. Now that you know where the elevator is, you wonder if you should go back to the base, if you should go to the anything you may have missed. All right, let's see what this says, because anything I fail on, it's going to raise the danger meter. Pretty good having it all the way down there at the bottom, though, so I might be able to take a chance, right? Let's see. If you go to the upstairs hallway, raise the danger meter by 2 and draw story card number 9. Go to the main dining room. I did the dining room. I did 39 is there. That means let me take a look. Card number 39. Raise the danger meter by 2. 1, 2. So it's still 3. As I look for card number 39, 38. I didn't think I went upstairs. So let me do one quick look upstairs. The stairway leads to a long hallway. A violet with tasseled edges runs the length of the hall. Strange abstract paintings line the walls. A vase of lilies sits on an ornate side table half down the hall. A gorgeous wooden piece with rich floral engravings on the front and sides. Without warning, a ghostly figure comes through the door up ahead of your right. The ghost doesn't acknowledge your presence as he rushes right through a closed door on the other side of the hall. The hallway seems colder than when you entered. Should you find the figure, or perhaps inspect the room he came from? Ooh, optional challenge. It's like level 2 or higher. Yeah, at a +1. And a +1 to my perception. Raise perception. So I need a 1 or better. I mean a 2 or better. 4, I got that. So that'll be card number 29, 28, 29. Oh, glass key. I wonder if it works Wonka's glass elevator. You open a drawer and find a book. The middle portion of the pages are gray, and inside the hollow area sits a glass key. Perhaps I'll find a use for this. Move forward 1 space on the psychic scale and finish card number 39. Finish card number 39. Follow the ghost. See where the ghost came from. I'm going to follow the ghost. I don't see where he was going in such a rush. 59. You enter an extravagantly decorated master bedroom. A dressing table with a fancy mirror sits against one wall across from a canopy bed covered in burgundy silk. The ghost of a Union sits on the bed away from you. As the floor beneath your ghostly figure turns and leaps to his feet, he has a fearsome scowl on his face and an empty scabbard at his belt. Oh no. Coward! Traitor! Thief! He yells as he approaches. There's an open door on the far side of the room through which you glimpse a bathroom with dark green tiles. You could always retreat back to the hallway to escape the phantom's wrath. I bet I have his sword. If you have clue number 2, yes, I do. See, the cavalry sword is clue number 2. This can't be good. If you have clue number 2, you may attempt to give it to the ghost. So discard and draw clue number 32. Otherwise, I'm going to have to fight. If you do not have clue, All right. I'll do the right thing. I will give it back to him. Clue, and I will get clue number 32. It's better be an even better weapon there, General. Okay. Or is it going to be a... You offer the saber to the adventurer. He pauses and takes it, sliding the sword into starts to speak. Move forward 2 spaces on the psychic scale. Lower the danger meter by 2 and go to the story card. All right, so I got so excited. Forward 2 spaces on the psychic scale. 1, 2, and lower the danger meter by 2, which will put it all the way back down here. Sweet, sweet. Did I say sweet? Then you're 34, right? Oh no, that's a different one. Okay, then go to 34. Oh, good. Or does it when I no, it's not played yet. Ooh. This was good going upstairs. I am General Henry Marsden of the Union Army. Oh, he's Union, sorry. Generations has built this town. I regret that I cannot stay long, for though our meeting has invigorated me, I must soon return to my penance below. Before I go, however, I will answer any one inquiry you might have. So I can ask him about the noise in the basement, or about other ghosts, my own damn nightmares. I want to know what is making those noises. Basement, card number 28. Card 28. Clue, I mean. Oh, that's right here. My great-great-great-grandson has built some kind of laboratory beneath the house. You'll need this if you wish to get very far. Your psychic senses, they tell you that this is an important item. Keep this item and move forward 1 space on the psychic scale. Finish 4. Level 5. My psychic powers are brimming. All right, so continue on the back. There he is. General Marsden. If you return to the hallway, go out the bathroom. I didn't check out the bathroom yet. Let's go to card 50 and check out the bathroom. Replenish by releasing. You know, I get those toxins out of him. You enter the bathroom and close the door behind you, only to jump about 3 feet in the air when the door suddenly bulges inward with a loud thud. Frost spreads across the mirror. You stand so still, you almost stop breathing until the frost finally stops spreading. It recedes, and the scary bulging door returns to its normal shape. The bathroom is decorated in various shades of green, and a clawfoot tub sits against one wall. There's a hatch in the ceiling. Maybe it leads to the attic. You lean out a small window and see a drain pipe on the house's exterior wall. Leaning out farther, you see another window, and through it, paintings on the wall. The sun is setting, and the rain is really coming down now. So climbing the drain pipe to the gallery would be tricky. I've already been in the gallery. Optional challenge. No, I don't need to go to the gallery. Don't need to. Yeah, I've already done the gallery. So, skip the drain pipe and climb up into the ceiling hatch and go to story card number 53. All right, let's see what's up in the ceiling. 53 is right there. All this just from going upstairs. Should have gone upstairs first. After a short climb, you're in the attic. It's dusty, creepy, and there's another ladder here. This second ladder leads to the roof, but you can see through the window that the storm is really intensified. It's pouring outside now. You poke your head out through the window and discover a stout vine on the outside wall that could easily support your weight. And most importantly, thanks to a wide overhang, climbing out this way would keep you dry. You can see through French doors on the ground floor that lead to a study. I'm going to the roof. 43, going to the roof. Unless that's where I got electrocuted already. Okay, guess that wasn't the card that electrocuted me. After ascending the ladder, you're on the roof. It's completely drenched from the rain, which of course means that you're completely drenched from the rain. But one thing up here looks completely dry. The apparition of the Union General who is standing right in front of you. "Traitor!" he shouts as he grows 20 feet tall. "I grant you safe passage through my ancestral home, and this is how you repay me." I forgot the voice I did before. "And this is how you repay me." You have no idea why he would be so offended by someone climbing onto the roof, but you never get the opportunity to find out. A gust of wind from his screaming throws your body into a... Sorry. The gust of wind from his screaming throws your body like a hockey puck against a low railing, and you fall, and you land with a thud on the ground far below, crushing all your... C'est la vie. Okay, well, I think that was... That's card number 53. Back to card number 53. I'm going to go down to the study, but I think I did that. Card number 33. Didn't I do card number 33? Yeah, I did. So that was everything then. That was everything. Didn't get a chance to go through these, but it did give me a chance because I've been to the solarium and the gallery. I've been to the solarium and the gallery, so I don't need to do anything else on this. Otherwise, you may advance to chapter 3. Keep all inventory items. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff. I had to give up my sword, but it raised me up a few levels on my psychic track. So that's really awesome. And I'm really looking forward to chapter 3 and seeing what that brings. And that's it. All right, everyone. Chapter 2 of House of Danger, the Choose Your Own Adventure board game, brought to you by Z-Man Games. Excellent. They have a new one. Coming out now too. I'm sorry, I forgot the name. It's based on one of the sci-fi ones. Really looking forward to getting that and showing everyone that game as well. For now, thank you everyone. Thank you for checking us out on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter. I want to thank everyone that's gone over to our official Two Gun Pixie Zazzle store and checked out some of the nerdy RPG and gaming merchandise that we have over there. And right here on YouTube. Thank you everyone for subscribing to our shows, for watching our videos, checking out our series, and liking and commenting and sharing. Thank you so much. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie Presents Legendary Gaming. And my friends, I am